Get this show on the road. Because I'm doing a new setup here. Like I said, you can kind of see my face a little bit. If I cover it up a little bit, you can kind of see me, kind of. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. We're going to have a great time, I hope. And yeah, let's get started here. Just wanted to give a quick couple shout outs because we got a couple new followers today. So I'm going to run the alerts here just so that we can have them on the screen and just so I can give them a, like I said, proper recognition. So first up, we got Cardinal Brands, which is my friend Rhett. Thank you for following. Really appreciate it. Up next, we've got my friend John, also known as Sadistic Dragon, whenever he wants to pop up here. There we go. Sadistic Dragon, thank you so much for the follow. Then Rhett one more time followed me at Barely Lethal, which is his channel. He just reached the affiliate level. So go over there, give him a pat on the back, give him a congratulations. I'm gonna turn my volume up just a little bit so you guys can hear me over the audio. Hopefully, I'm probably gonna turn that down just slightly. Oh, and it keeps on going. Okay, so apparently I may be reading these out of order. I'm not sure. Anyway, yes, thank you everybody for the follows in the last couple of days. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow the channel, little by little. Make it into something hopefully big someday. I don't know if I'm going to keep this whole thing, the face cam here, just because I don't like showing my face that much, and also because the lighting in my kitchen is kind of poor. So, all right. Anyway, let's get back to what's important here. We are going to be playing a couple rounds as the new killer known as the Legion, and we're also going to be playing a couple rounds as the new survivor, whose name is Jeff Johannes. So let's take a look at the Legion first. So I'm going to give you a chance to read the description here. He's an intermediate killer in terms of his perks. A band of merciless killers able to rush down helpless survivors with their power, Feral Frenzy. Attacks made during their frenzy inflict lingering internal damage, downing any survivors that are not quick enough to react. And then we're going to take a quick look at the perks. Excuse me, my goodness. So, something interesting about this killer that hasn't really been done with any of the other killers. Oh, we got a couple different masks too. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, so as you can see, all my equipment right now, it says it's Frank, which is one of the names. If you looked at the hype post that Dead by Daylight put out the other day, they posted a thing with a bunch of people looking in the mirror. Well, a person looking in the mirror with a group of people behind them, and then there was a bunch of names like beside that. So one of them was Frank, and the other one is Julie, and there are two more, which I understand are supposed to be like costumes that you can unlock later on. I'm not 100% sure about that, but that means that we've got male killers, we got female killer, we got, basically the killer does not have a defined gender, so it's kind of interesting because it's supposed to be a group of people. So anyway, let's take a look at the perks. So I've got it on the big screen here for you so you can get a good look. So these are just the first level, so I imagine they get better / worse from here. First one we've got is called Discordance. Anytime two survivors or more are working on the same generator, the generator's aura is highlighted in yellow for 8 seconds. So I imagine that if, as time goes on, like if you level up that perk, it means that it will last even longer, which is, good to know, I guess. Then we've got Mad Grit, which is while carrying a survivor, you suffer no cooldown for missed attacks, and successfully hitting another survivor will pause the carried survivor's wiggle time for 2 seconds. So that means if you hit somebody, first of all, if you throw an attack, there's no cooldown, which means that you can just go right in and attack them again. If you miss, you can try again. And on top of that, if you hit them, that stops the person wiggling for 2 whole seconds, which doesn't seem like a lot, but this game is a matter of microseconds, basically, so it's important. It's a good perk. And then we've got Iron Maiden, which means that you open lockers 30% faster, and survivors who exit lockers suffer from the exposed status for 15 seconds, and their location is revealed for 4 seconds. So that's a pretty big one. I think that's probably his strongest perk, their strongest perk. is the Iron Maiden perk. Because I've seen a lot of people on PC personally who just love to hide in the lockers, and I can understand that because it's not totally common, I guess. But, you know, that way if somebody jumps out of the locker and, you know, basically they're exposed for 15 seconds. And from what I understand, in the new update, they're putting it so that when you are exposed, you scream, which is going to make things a lot more difficult, especially if you're going up against Michael Myers, who has a power that, you know, automatically makes you exposed. So it's going to be really interesting to see what we have going forward in Dead by Daylight. I think that for this one, for this game, I'm probably going to go with the disc. Well, I don't know, because I like to search the generators. Obviously, that's how you find the most, you know, survivors. I'm not sure if that one or Iron Maiden. I think I'm gonna go with Iron Maiden, just because I know that a lot of people, like I said, on PC really like to go into the closet. So go with that one. Let's see what we got for the Blood Web. Okay, so we got slightly increases Feral Frenzy movement speed. The same thing, and slightly decreases time required to refill the power gauge. That's right, so I have to show you guys the power too. So this power is called Feral Frenzy, and basically it can be activated by tapping the power button, which I think is the right trigger if I'm not mistaken. We'll find out when we're in the game. While it's active, the power gauge drains rapidly and the power ends when the gauge is empty, triggering an extended recovery cooldown. So when you're in Frenzy, the Legion can sprint faster than its base movement, which is already pretty fast. They can vault pallets, but can't break them. They can't see survivor scratch marks, and missed attacks have a reduced cooldown. So they already have a really quick, you know, recoil time, I guess, if you want to call it anything. But that makes it even more reduced. Then while it's active, hitting a survivor who is not currently afflicted with the deep wound status effect, which is what happens when you hit them, it applies the deep wound status effect, injures the survivor if they're not already injured, and refills the killer's entire power gauge. So if you hit somebody while you're in the rage mode, basically, it completely restocks your ability. Triggers Killer Instinct, which reveals the location of all survivors who did not have the deep wound status effect applied and are within the killer's terror radius. So anybody close by, you'll be able to see him. While Frenzy is active, hitting a survivor who is currently afflicted with deep wound status effect reduces a portion of the deep wound bleed out timer and depletes the killer's entire power gauge and ends the power immediately. So the way that deep wound works, it's basically like if you're in borrowed time, except that you can take multiple hits, which has its ups and downs, but you'll see that when we get into the game. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Let's get into the game. Let's get this done. Okay. If you'll excuse me, I'm just going to move my microphone, so I apologize for the things going on here. Okay. Alright, so we just got to wait for people to come in. Alright. So all you guys right now in the chat, how you doing today? I know my day was pretty eventful. I had to work pretty late. That's why I'm streaming right now instead of you know, a little bit earlier. I did get the chance to play this earlier on the stream with Sharon. I don't know if you've ever seen her channel before. In fact, she just popped online, so that's kind of cool. But she's a really popular streamer, and it was a lot of fun. The community is great there, so definitely check them out if you haven't already. Yeah. But we got to play a couple games. I mostly just played as Survivor, honestly. The other people wanted to play as Killer. I also wanted to play as Killer, but I wanted to be fair, so we did it that way. Yeah, as you can see, I mean, this guy even just looks like a Survivor. Like, it's very, like, I can tell you from, like, just playing the game against them, it was very difficult to kind of, you know, parse them out from the rest of them. So they're very good in terms of, like, optics, I guess. Like with the pig, so there's been some comparisons with this killer to the pig, but with the pig, what they do is they crouch down, and you know, she just, you can kind of tell her, like, after you played against the pig enough, you can kind of tell where she is, because she's bright red and she kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. But these killers, they all wear like dark leather jackets and a hoodie, which could look like just about anybody. So it's pretty good optics, if I had to call it anything. Cardinal Media, thank you for the host, Rhett. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys are watching, because that'd be pretty nice. Yeah, I was supposed to play with them earlier, Tom, Rhett, my brother Tom, and Dan, but like I said, I had to work until 10:30, so everybody, by the time I got home and had dinner and, you know, got to relax for a little bit. Oh, hello, Kat. Thank you. Really appreciate your input. By the time I got, like, everything situated, they were all ready to log off, so I was like, that's fine, I'll just show off the new killer. You know, make some videos off of that. The new map is pretty cool, too. Yeah, I really like it. It's very snowy. There's a nice, really big house that you play in. Hopefully we'll see it tonight, but I'm not 100% confident that's going to happen. So, alright. While we're waiting, I'm going to send out a tweet, because if you're good at streaming, then you send out tweets while you're on the stream. Okay, so hopefully you guys are all here, but just in case you're not, let's send out a tweet. It says, we're live now. We are live on HTTPS / actually, I'm just gonna do #Twitch. We are highlighting the new killer, highlighting the new characters. If I can type, which I can't because I've got fat fingers. New characters in Dead by Daylight. Be sure to tune in. Whoops. Be sure to tune in. Wow, I am bad at typing on the phone. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm actually on the stream now and trying to stay focused. Tune in. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna tag everybody because I'm obnoxious. At Barely Lethal. Dan Pineda. There we go. Some small streams. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Streamers, go. Hashtag sports streamers. Okay, I think that's probably fine. Okay, good enough. Man, there are some really long hashtags, I gotta tell you guys. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm back in the chat now. So if you guys said anything in the last couple minutes, I didn't see it. I apologize for that. I would have been ready a little bit quicker, except for that, you know, again, can't type apparently. And it's... okay, cool. Alright. So we're just waiting now. I don't know what's going on with this. Usually, I feel like that's not usually the thing that happens. You can see anyway. Yeah. Hopefully we get something here. Otherwise I might have to go in and play as the new Survivor first, which I wouldn't mind, because I kind of like, I think the new Survivor's kind of cool. But, oh, Rhett's here. Hey Rhett, how's it going, bud? Sorry I missed you earlier. Kind of sucks that I had to work so late, but you know, what are you gonna do? Gotta pay the bills somehow, I guess. How's the video quality looking, by the way? Because I just want to make sure that it's actually uploading okay, like it's not breaking up or anything. I tried downgrading it to 720p because I don't know, I feel like that works better, probably with my internet connection, but let me know. Also, let me know if the audio sounds any kind of weird or anything, if the game volume is too loud. Yeah. Appreciate it. Alright, so let's look at the character info while we're waiting, because this character is pretty interesting. Like I already highlighted the perks that it has, so it has the ability to, if 2 or more survivors are working on the same generator, it shows their aura for 8 seconds. And then they have another one, while carrying a survivor, you suffer no cooldown for missed attacks, while successfully hitting another survivor will pause the wiggle time for survivors for 2 seconds. And then the last one is you can open lockers 30% faster, and also anybody who exits the lockers suffers from an exposed status effect for 15 seconds, and you can see their location for 4 seconds. So that's cool. Sounds good. I've got you muted, and I'm working on Hannah's logo. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Sure. Whatever. Alright. So, we've got the Legion here. We're going to read through his character info just so while we're waiting for people to join us, because for some reason we can't get a game. Alright, background. Frank Morrison was 19 and had little to show for it. He'd stopped attending school after being kicked out of the basketball team for shoving a referee into the stands. Yet Frank was a man of potential, who could light up a room despite this bleak childhood. At 6 years old, he'd been taken away from Calgary to start a circuit of foster homes. No matter how many times he'd lashed out, threw temper tantrums, or got into fights, they'd kept moving him to new, unfamiliar houses. His last move had been 3 years prior, when his last foster dad, Clive Andrews, had picked him up from the adoption center. They'd been on the road for 7 hours before reaching a small bungalow in Ormond. It would be the longest time they'd spend together. Clive was too busy trading checks from family services for drinks at the bar. Ormond was a small, stale place, a remote town of 6,000 inhabitants, where gray winters drag on for most of the year. Frank did everything he could to get into another adoptive family, but he changed his mind when he caught the attention of a beautiful girl. Julie was a popular girl who was convinced that she deserved better than a life in Ormond, and Frank, as an outsider, was her ticket out. Frank attended the party she threw where everyone was younger than him and easily impressed, which he liked. He met the impulsive Joey, who liked to show off, and the shy, naive Susie, who was Julie's best friend. They would hang out. Wow, this is a really long story. Holy crap! They would hang out at an abandoned lodge up Mount Ormond. Their time together was the perfect break from the boring conformity of their small, insignificant, everyday lives. Frank saw it as an opportunity to shape their lack of experience into something powerful. He lined up nights of debauchery and rampage, testing their limits. Bullying, vandalism, and theft were essentially their weekend plans. It came to a point where they would do anything he asked. Nothing was off limits when they put their masks on. One evening, Frank dared Joe to vandalize the store that had recently fired him. They snuck inside easily enough, as the building was supposed to be empty after closing hours. But a cleaner, who was still there, grabbed Julie as soon as she came near. Hearing her stifled cries, a dark impulse took over Frank. He rushed to her aid, knife in hand, and, without hesitating, planted the blade in the cleaner's back. As the group stared at Frank in shock, he ordered them to finish the job. Joe clenched his jaw, grabbed his knife, and stabbed the bleeding man in the ribs. Susie didn't want to do it. Frank shouted at her that they needed to finish what they'd started. Julie closed her eyes and jabbed the knife in the man's chest. She handed the wet blade to Susie. They were all in this together now. Susie stared at Julie in disbelief as Frank grabbed her trembling hands and inserted the knife deep into the man's throat. Frank told them to move fast. They mopped up the blood off the floor, stashed the body in the trunk of Joey's car, and drove up Mount Ormond. Okay, so we got people now, so we're going to just wait until that's done, and we can read it again. Alright. Whoo-wee. Alright, guys. So we got people in, just waiting, so we can start this round as the new killer. This is the new survivor, by the way. His name is Jeff Johansson. Kind of a big guy. Looks like Jesus a lot. And he has some pretty good perks too, but we'll cover that in a second. So. I don't have any blood points or anything. Rhett, your auto host keeps auto hosting me, and it's kind of weird. All right, here we go. Got 4 people in, and we're gonna do this. I really gotta watch out for this Jake because he's got that coat on, which means that he's legacy player or something like that. I don't actually know what that means, so I guess it just means he's played for a really long time. Hauling Oats, hey Katie, how's it going? Here to see the new killer before it gets on Xbox? That's what I'm doing. I've already watched a couple of people stream them, but I haven't played them yet. I played the new Survivor, but I didn't play the killer. So it's gonna be interesting. Gonna be good, I hope. Katie, how's the video looking? Rhett told me that the audio sounds good, but he didn't give me any feedback on the video. Is it choppy at all? Does it look good? Does it look fine? Let me know. I love this loading bar on PC. I said it last time, but I still love it. Okay. Got some dust on my screen. All right, family residence at the Yamaoka estate. This is interesting. I thought that we would only be getting the new map just because that's all I've been getting. So, all right, let's see. So my power in this one is frenzy, which basically makes it so that I run faster and I can attack quicker. Let's see if we can find some people. Let's see if we can find some folks. I hope I'm not going to be too blind here. Hey guys, what's up? Come on, get back here. It's got like the cooldown timer like the nurse. Get back here, Meg. Come on. Get back here. Get back here. Is there a pallet there? No, there's not. Okay. Good to know. Still see you. Look at how quick that is. Get back here. See, when you're running and you've got that going, you can't see their track marks, which is really difficult. It makes it difficult for you. And they have to heal up twice. But I'm not gonna give Meg the opportunity here. I gotta get her up. Gotta put her on the hook. They're already working on generators. Can't let them get too far. There was somebody working on this one. Probably still working on it, pushing by the town. Alright, well, I'm gonna kick it. Alright, see if we can get through these people. Oh, maybe they were still working on that one just like together. Yeah, that's what that was about. I guess not. I'm not trying to be campy. Looks and sounds good. Okay, sweet. Glad to hear it. Oh, hello, Kate. Almost missed you there for a second. Alright. Get back here, Kate. Come on. Come on, Kate. You're gonna get away from me that easily. Not gonna get away from me that easily. Come on. Get back here. Come on. Grabbed you. Yeah! Alright, here we go. They already healed up the other person, so that's not good for me, but it's fine right now. I'm gonna hook Kate up too. So that's how it works. Let's see if we can find anybody. I've got the perk equipped right now where if they go into the closet and then they come out, then I can hear them. Okay, so they're already over here. Good to know. Hi, Jake. Hi, Jake. How's it going, bud? What a good teammate. Trying to take a hit. Oh, fuck. Alright, come on. Get back here. Get back here. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Okay, come on. I gotta go back here. I gotta find him. I gotta find him. Gotta find Jake. Can't let him escape. Can't let him escape. He's over here somewhere. Sounds like he's over here. Oh, he's on the pallet. Okay. Vault pallets. fine with me, buddy. Alright, you're gonna get up all the way there. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but hey, bud, you do you. They're running me around so they can get more generators done, and I'm falling for it, but you know what? I said in the beginning, this is the guy I gotta watch out for, it's Jake. Let's get him. Let's get him. See you running towards that pallet. Fuck, I fucked up. Alright, that's great, man. Just keep doing that. Just keep doing that. Yep. Oh, I thought he was going to double back. Oh, shit. God damn it. And he is dropping so many pallets on me. They're only down. We're down one pallet already. Good lord. Alright, I gotta start focusing on the rest of the people. Hey Meg, how's it going? Good to see you again, buddy. Oh, I ran out of time. That's annoying. It's all you. Come on, get back here. Get back here. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna walk away with at least one kill here. Gonna walk away with at least one kill. I don't know if it's gonna be Meg, but I'm gonna walk away with at least one kill here. That's my goal. Okay, somebody was over here. God damn, she's screaming so loud. Okay, come on, let's see. Where is somebody else? Somebody was working a generator there. I know they were working there. Okay. And they've got adrenaline. I can do that too. Come on, bud. Let's get back here. Get back here. Come on. Oh my gosh, that bulb is so slow. Come on, Jake. No, I said I was going for Meg, but... Alright, well, I got the hits off anyway. Alright, maybe I won't get a kill this round. That's kind of annoying. But what can you do? These guys were good. That's the thing about public test build. I don't think that you can really like level match everybody, but I could be wrong. Let's see if we can find Meg. She thought over at the other door if I had to guess, or she's about to get over at the other one. I don't really know. Maybe she found the hatch. I'm not sure. I don't know. I would guess she's over at the other door. No, I guess not. She must have found the hatch then? No, she didn't. Alright, well, that's interesting. Guess you want those sweet unlocking points. Come on, get over here. Come on. Come on. Oh, she's gonna get out. Damn it. Well, that sucks. Oh well. GG, everybody. GG, everybody. Okay. Entity displeased. The entity's not the only one displeased, I gotta tell you. Yeah, I'm not that great with like the dash attack or anything, so yeah, GG. Okay, or maybe I can't chat. I don't know. I don't know how that works. GG, everybody. Everybody who played. GG. Alright, I didn't do very good there. We all know that already. I almost ranked up though. Okay. So I'll get so cute. Yes, yes it is. Okay. Whatever you say. GG. GG? Can I not write GG in there? Why not? Okay, well, I can't write GG. But believe me, I'm saying GG. GG, guys. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna leave now. They can join their own thing if they want to. Wow, they were really good. Yeah, they were pretty good. I probably could have got Meg if I hadn't, like, honestly, if I didn't do the sprint attack, I would have got her. That was my mistake, because when you do the sprint attack, like, you have to hit them multiple times when you're in that mode, which is kind of annoying, but it makes sense. Let's see, what does this do? Slightly increases frenzy and duration. Okay, sure. Yeah, nobody went in the closet that round, so I might go with something else. I might go with... I think I'm going to go with Discordance, because that's the one where it lets you know when there's 2 people on the generator. And that might be a good one to have right now. I'm not sure, though. Let's see. Looks and sounds good. No lag from the controller. Awesome. Good. Alright. So I'm going to do another round as a killer, and then after that, I'm going to switch over to the survivor, and I'm probably going to get my ass whooped, because I'm still very new to the PC, so... Oh, so it does more damage when you attack in slower mode. Yeah, I mean, when you attack them and you're sprinting, it sends them into like a borrowed time kind of thing. So they have like a timer where they have to start healing themselves or else they'll fall down. And then they also have to heal themselves twice to stop the timer, first of all, and then to like actually heal themselves. It's called like Deep Wound. So, yeah. It can potentially, I feel like it's a smarter play when they're already injured to just do like a straight up, just a regular attack, because otherwise you give them that extra time, and if they're that close to the door like that Meg was, I mean, every time you hit somebody they get a speed burst, so they already start to gain, you know, distance on you, and then on top of that, what was I trying to say? They have a timer basically that they need to finish, like to actually like work that out by. So yeah, it bottom line, it's easier to just like hit them just in regular mode if you're trying to chase somebody. So yep. Got a whole bunch of retweets from my tweet. That's awesome. I'm glad to see that. All right, now I just gotta wait for another survivor round. Katie, how's your day been so far? Hope it's been good. My day was pretty cool. I got to, like I said earlier, I got to play online with this streamer called Sharon and her team, her group of fans, I guess, followers, all that kind of stuff. It was a lot of fun. It was a pretty good time. I only played as Survivor though, so I didn't get a whole lot of experience with the killer. So, yeah. Waiting long. Hopefully not too much longer now. Okay, let's go to the character info and finish telling the story of the Legion. Okay. So basically it sounds like this guy, Frank, is the leader of the group, and he started out basically as an orphan, and he kept going from home to home. His last family ended up being this one guy who was like a raging alcoholic, it sounds like. He met a couple of people. He met Julie, who was popular, and then like they hung out with their friend Joey, who was a show-off, and a shy girl named Susie. And let's see, so they murdered, I think it was Frank's boss at his job for firing him. And from there, let's see, they went to Mount Ormond, which is in Canada. Apparently the killers and the survivors are Canadian. We missed you playing earlier, but I still played pretty well. I'm not surprised. You picked up that game pretty well. So I'm not surprised that you did well. I'm proud of you. Proud of you for picking it up so quickly. I'm always happy to see my friends pick up the game really quickly. And surpass me for that matter. But yeah, let's go on with this story. They would hang out at the abandoned lodge up Mount Ormond. Their time together was a perfect break from the boring conformity of their small, insignificant everyday lives. Frank saw it as an opportunity to shape their lack of experience into something powerful. He lined up nights of debauchery and rampage, testing their limits. Bullying, vandalism, and theft were essentially their weekend plans. Was this the part that I already read? Yes, it is. So basically, they all stabbed Frank's boss, And then all four were digging in the muddy snow to dispose of the body when Frank spotted something moving through the woods. He grabbed his knife and broke from the group to check it out. Fog thickened around Frank, becoming so dense that he soon could no longer see ahead. He retraced his steps and stumbled on the ominous trail. He followed the eerie path as if it called by the darkness. Julie, Susie, and Joe finished digging, but Frank was nowhere to be seen. Julie spotted his muddy footsteps in the snow, and the three of them followed the trail, which took them deeper into the woods. When Julie, Susie, and Joe did not return home that night, their parents thought they'd run away with Frank. Each family came up with a different theory. The mood of the town changed, however, when a body was found abandoned by an abandoned lodge up Mount Ormond. I can read. My reading comprehension is awesome. Oh, look at that. We've got 4 people. Cool. Yeah, so what I was saying before is that the killer has no defined gender. So I'm currently playing as Julie, but you can also play as Frank, which you can't see what the difference is right now. But trust me, one's a man, one's a woman. It's pretty cool. And then, obviously, they've got 2 other characters that they're going to be bringing in. Alright. They just keep switching between Jeff, who's the new survivor, and Meg. And I wish they would just ready up. Well, they already have. I guess we're just waiting on these other players to ready up, so... yeah. I don't know, guys. What did you think of that first game? I know they all escaped, but it was an interesting play. There at the end, we got to see the new flashlight animation, which I know they put in like around the time the Spirit came out, but still, like, it was pretty cool to see. Like, just the red and everything like that. I still managed to get a hit off, which was kind of surprising me. Usually I miss pretty bad on those, but yeah. Still getting over my cold, so I apologize if I gross anybody out by wiping my nose. Let's see. Look at that loading bar going so quick. Going so quick. Better than Xbox. One of these days we'll get it in. It was so tough, like, going from playing this to, like, playing the Xbox version again. Just because, like, me and Dan tried playing it yesterday, and we got into 3 different lobbies, and each time the killer quit. Usually before we even got in, so that was frustrating. Alright, Wrecker's Yard, Auto Haven Wreckers. Let's see if we can have a little bit more success. The entity needs that blood. Needs to devour some souls. Let's see if we can find anybody. I'm sure we won't have much trouble. Sure. Okay, what was that? Oh, so 2 people are working on that generator over there, and somebody just blew up that generator over there. This one's closer, so I'm gonna go check this one out really quick. See if we can spot anybody. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go to this one first instead, because there's 2 of them and it keeps blowing up and it keeps on annoying me. Get back here, Jeff. Get back here. You big fat son of a bitch. Get over here. I went back the other way. Yep. Alright. Come on. Oh, I didn't realize you could partially use it. Thought you had to be like fully charged in order to use the power. I guess not. Where'd he go? Apparently I lost sight of him, which is weird. He's a big guy. Come on, bud. Come on, let's go. Get over here. Okay, I'm gonna fuck that up too. Okay, cool. Alright, fuck, I'm just gonna break this. Good practice. Okay, they ran over this way. Through here. I gotta find him. There he is. I'd like to. And he's down now, so that's good. Alright, here we go. Let's get you to a hook. Let's get you to a hook, my buddy. Now he's got a perk that's really cool, where if you get pulled down off the hook breaks for a little bit. So it's a really good perk to have. Alright, let's see if we can spot anybody, because they just finished this one over here. Just finished it. Let's see if there's anybody in here. No? Okay. I thought with a little delay there might be somebody, but I guess not. Alright. Finished. They just went and got him down off the hook. now I can't remember where that was, so if I just run into somebody, I would feel really embarrassed if I did. Alright, here we go. Blasting off again! Back here, you son of a bitch. God damn it. Come on, get back here. Get back here. You're not gonna evade me. You're not gonna escape me. Little bag. Come on. Come on. No, you're just looping me. Now you can't use that. Yeah. Yeah, now you can't use that with it. Yeah. Alright, here we go. There's 2 people working that other generator, at least 2 people. So I gotta get this guy up and then I gotta go take care of that, because otherwise we're gonna be in another situation. My goodness, he is strong struggling. Alright, so let's finish that one. I gotta go take care of that shit right now. Right now. I heard another one going off over here. Hey guys, more the merrier, right? Come on, get back here. Come on. Okay, sure. Where'd you go? Alright, well I'm gonna take this generator. Actually, I'm going to search over here because he's probably lurking around if I had to guess. Somebody's got to be. They were too far along on this one. Alright, let's see if we can spot anybody. This guy. Oh, there's 2 of them working on that one over there. Let's go check that one out. Looks like there's nobody on there now, or at least one of them left. Okay, so yep, there's 2 of them right here. Hey, buds. Hello. Oh, you just missed me. Cool, bud. It's really cool. Hey, guess what? Guess what? Alright, now I gotta recover. Multiple working on that one again. Gotta get back there. Gotta get back over there. With haste. Okay. Go back and fix this. I saw those 2 people over here before. The second person, I think. Alright, well now there's 2 people over here, and they're done with the generators. Okay, cool. This is not working out for me. This is not working out well for me at all. Oh, hey, bud. How's it going? Here we go. Here we go. God damn it. 360s, man. They're really fucking tough on the PC. Come on, get back here. Alright, I'm gonna fuck myself here again because I'm gonna run and try it. Damn. Come on. Get back here. Come on. Come on. Oh, ran out just in time. Come on. Alright, well, at least I got the hits on him, yes. Well, okay. That was not successful again. Oh my gosh. Man, this killer is a little bit harder than the killers I'm used to. So, that kind of sucks, but what can you do? GG. And again, for some reason, I can't type GG. Oh well. Oh well. Here we go. Go to the next game. Gotta keep leveling them up. Gotta keep getting better perks. Next game, I'm gonna play as a survivor in the next game, though. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna switch over from Claudette. We're gonna play as Jeff Johansson. As you can see, he's a big burly dude. Okay, let's look at his perks really quick. So, like I said, he's got breakdown. So, when you get pulled down from the hook, or if you escape, hook breaks, and the killer's aura is shown to you for 4 seconds at the start. I imagine it goes up to like 8 or maybe 10 seconds. Aftercare, which you see the aura of every survivor that you rescue from a hook or rescues you, or that you complete a heal on or completes a healing action on you. They can also see your aura, and it only occurs for one survivor, and all the effects of this perk are reset when you were hooked by the killer. Okay, that's interesting. And then Distortion, which is the one that I think is probably the most powerful out of these ones, because basically you get 3 tokens, and when your aura should be shown to the killer, the perk activates and the token is consumed, which means that for the next 6 seconds while the perk is activated, your aura and scratch marks will not be shown to the killer. So that's a good counter to something like barbecue and chili, which allows the killer to see you pretty much anywhere on the map as long as you're within a certain radius or without a certain radius. Yeah, so anyway, this time I think I'm going to run with Breakdown, just because I like to be able to, you know, I don't like being on hooks, and if I have Breakdown, then theoretically those hooks should go away. Let's see, I'm going to go with this, and I can't get that yet, so just going to join the lobby, see how this goes. Yeah. Well, I'm off to bed. Have a good night. All right, Katie, have a good night. Thanks for joining us. All right. All right. Here we go, boys. Who are we playing against? I imagine it's going to be the new killer. If it's somebody else is playing as somebody, you know, in the test build thing, then I don't know what you're doing. Because usually that's all that's for. It just occurred to me that I don't have my water bottle. Damn. Let me see. Did I maybe leave it behind here? No? Okay. Well, I guess I'll wait until after this round, and then I'll go and rehydrate myself. Yeah. So what do you guys think of the new killer so far? I mean, I don't particularly love playing as the new killer, just because, like, I feel like it's kind of difficult, but I think that it's kind of cool that you can jump over pallets and stuff now. I just wish that, you know, that rushing attack was maybe a little bit more potent, but I understand that it's got to be fair and balanced, so yeah. Coming up on an hour of streaming. It's been a pretty good time so far. You know, pretty quiet, but pretty good time. Well, I'm gonna ready up. I don't know why, just because, like, you know, we're still waiting on 2 people, but just to show solidarity with the killer, I guess. I don't know. Alright, guys, well, while we're waiting for this, I'm gonna step away from the chat for a little bit, so if you say anything in the next couple minutes, I might not see it, and I apologize in advance if I don't. But I have got to go and get my bottle of water, so I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back. Thank you so much for your patience, I really appreciate it. Alright, we finally got another person in here. Nice. Okay, I'm back in the chat room, so if you guys said anything, please repeat it, because I did not see it. Let's see. And now my cat is saying the things that my cat always says. Like feed me, give me water, all that kind of shit. Stuff I've already done, but that she doesn't recognize that I've done. You know, cat things. Alright guys, we might have to join another lobby, I don't know. This is taking a while. Maybe I'm being impatient, but I mean I did walk away for a little bit and came back and I'm still waiting. Maybe if I leave, they'll have somebody actually like join up. I hope so. I feel kind of bad for the killer just sitting there waiting. But now I gotta wait to join the lobby. No es bueno. Okay. Alright, so now I'm in a lobby where it's just me. Cool. Alright, well, while we're waiting, I'm going to take a second to thank my new followers. I gained a bunch of new followers like in the last couple of days, so I just want to give them a shout out. So, a shout out to Spooka TV, who just followed me today. Secret the Hunter, who just followed me today. TTV_bearded boy. Followed me, says a day ago, but it's still pretty close. Kayam Gaming, who does a Fortnite stream, and he's pretty funny. He's got a couple friends he does the stream with there. Also really funny, so you know, check them out. Barely Lethal, which is Rhett, thank you again for the follow. And Cardinal Brands, which is also Rhett, thanks again. And Sadistic Dragon, who's my friend John, thank you so much guys, really appreciate, like I said, all the follows, everything like that. Give them a follow if you're watching this. Yeah, check them out, they'll do some pretty good work. Alright, back to the lobby where I'm literally just waiting. Quality content. Quality content. I don't know, man. If this doesn't work out, I might have to play something else, but I don't know what it would be. I mean, I said I wanted to show off a new killer, the new survivor here, and I would like to. It'd be so much easier if my friends had the PC version. It's on sale right now for $10, but I also know that a lot of our PCs won't really run it. I just happen to be fortunate enough that I have a gaming PC now, so yeah. Because before on my old computer, like, this would not be possible. Like, trying to run OBS and also run the webcam and also play a video game, my computer would shut down, so yeah. Alright, well, while we're doing that, let's take a look. Okay, my phone cord just fell down, that's great. Let's take a look at some things that are going on Twitter. So, we've got a bunch of people liking the tweet saying that we're live. That's awesome. Appreciate that, Rhett. Really glad that you sent that out. We got another person. Oh, it's the same person from the other game. That's funny. Okay. Is there anything else interesting going on? I'm sure there's interesting stuff going on, just because the world we live in right now is very, very interesting. Okay. Alright. Okay, so you're literally just watching me on my phone just going, okay, alright, okay. That's gotta be fun. That's gotta be good quality content. Yeah, nothing super interesting. I guess the creator of SpongeBob died, which is very unfortunate. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna hit ready just so they know that I'm here, because, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. a lot of other stuff going on, but it's all political, and I know that you guys don't really care about that kind of stuff, so I'm not gonna talk about it. Not gonna talk about it. Okay. We got 3 people now. Oh, I played against that guy earlier. I don't remember if I played against Rachel or Gothic too, but I know I played against Hexdevour Ass. I just gotta wait for one more person. Exact same scenario we were in before. If that other guy stuck around, we're playing a game right now. Well, let's take a look at what Jeff's stuff looks like while we're here. So apparently we can only give him the Jesus beard. Got the Shadow of Death, or that one. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay, well sure, we'll go with that. That doesn't really matter. They're both essentially the same shirt, so. Guess that way the killer just has an easier time telling us apart. New menu music is really awesome too. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to hear it or not yet. I started at the beginning of the stream with it. It's not pretty awesome. So, oh my gosh, excuse me. I'm so friggin' gassy tonight apparently. It's a weird fucking thing to say on a stream though. Alright, down here. Alright, so I want the one to break the hook, but let's see. Do I really want that one, or do I want to do these other ones? I don't know. Rhett, you hosted me again. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think you just want me to keep saying your name. Yeah. So I guess Jeff is like an artist? That's what it looks like. That's kind of cool. Definitely haven't had an artist yet in this game. Alright, Akator or something. It came back. Oh, it's a cat or something. Oh, wow. Like I said, I'm completely illiterate, apparently. A cat or something. So we finally have a full lobby. We're finally going to play this game. I'm sure this person who was waiting very patiently is very excited. Bloody Party streamers, awesome. I love when people throw Bloody Party streamers. Love those extra blood points. Yep, so we are going up against the Legion. Which is good, because I want to get some experience against that guy. It's probably not helpful that I'm playing on a controller, because you can't really 360 as well. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Me, I'm not very good at doing the whole keyboard and mouse thing just yet, so I'd rather wait and try to get better on that before I start, you know, putting it out on the stream. Boop doop boop boo. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sha-la-la-la-ba-ba-da-doo. Now this loading screen is taking a little while longer. I don't know why. Don't know why. I hope nobody's disconnecting, because that would really suck. That would not be good. Boop boop doo doo doo. Oh, look at that. Cardinal Media is hosting me. Wow, what a surprise. I didn't realize they were hosting me. That was very nice of them. Very nice of you, Rhett. Keep on hosting me over and over again. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if this game's even going to start, honestly, because we've been sitting in the same progress bar for, it feels like, forever. It feels like an Xbox loading screen. Just not great. Xbox loading screens are the worst. Apparently I'm just going to continue to just like do scat vocals and stuff like that. Be really cool. Let's take a look and see. Let's look at some stuff really quick here, just on my dashboard, just to see how we're looking, if I've got the right things on. Let's see. Do 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 do. Okay, apparently I can't see that from here. That's good to know. Still waiting on it to load though. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Where is the thing? There's a thing that I wanted to do. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. No, I think, you know what? I think it is on this one. Yeah, it is. Okay. Just make sure. Okay, so that's probably why. Casual playthrough. Multiplayer. Dead by Daylight, yeah. Okay, sure. Do that. Alright. Oh, we're almost in the game. Awesome. Glad to see it. Alright. So I had enough time to go and update my Twitch thing. Like all my information and stuff, and in that time it fully loaded the game. That's good. Glad to see it. Do 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 do. Man, I guess it just works when I'm out of this window. Do 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 do. Okay. All right. One of these days we're gonna get into the game, guys. Promise you. One of these days we will get into the game. Or maybe we won't. Nope. Wow, that was worth the 20-minute wait, give or take. So sweet. Okay, gonna try to join the lobby again. Hopefully we'll be able to get into a game. I know like everybody's playing the killer right now, so I don't see why it'd be an issue. But, you know, these things happen. Like that I already got back into a lobby. Their lag's not that bad either, so I don't know what's going on with that. Can I chat here? GG. No, I can't type anything again? Jeez. What's up with that? Why can't I type anything? I don't understand. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Does not matter. Not one damn bit. I'm going to see if I can turn my sensitivity up just a little bit. Mouse sensitivity controller. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to up that just a bit. Here we go. I'm going to up that just a little bit too, because I feel like when I played as killer, it was not that great. Titanium for life. Man, you were just in a game with me. We were just waiting around in the lobby just like, this is just like old times. Alright, Jason Voorhees Gaming. Okay, cool. Alright, sweet. I guess we'll just ready up. Why not? Still waiting on another person, but sure, we'll do that. We'll do that. Chat, how's your day been? My day was very long. There's a lot of playing this beforehand and just generally trying to recover from being sick. I think I'd be done with it by now, but apparently not. Okay. Just waiting on one more person. If there's anybody at all who wants to join, just please join. Please. Somebody. Please join. I just want to play around as the survivor to show people the perks, everything. By the way, in case you missed it, this is the new survivor. His name is Jeff Johansson. He has 3 perks: Aftercare, Breakdown, and Distortion. Of the 3, I think that this one's probably the strongest just because it breaks the hook. I don't know for how long or anything, but I imagine it's like the standard, like 3 or 4 minutes. Either way. This one allows you to see survivors after you heal them or after they heal you, or if they rescue you from a hook. It only works on one at the lowest tier, but I imagine at the highest tier you can see all of them. And then Distortion, which, you know, obscures your aura for 6 seconds. So if somebody has like barbecue and chili or something like that, or like Nurse is Calling, then they can't see you for 6 seconds after the fact. It only works 3 times though, because you got 3 tokens. So. All right, come on guys, let's ready up. Come on, Titanium for life. I know you're an old man, but you can do it. You can do it. I hope everybody else had a good day. My day was fine, but like I said, long. Okay, I guess Titanium for life is just going to this game just completely unready. That's going to be very unfortunate. This might be a game where we play a man down. I hope not, but it might be. By the way, guys, let me know if you experience any kind of audio or video difficulties. This is my first time trying to run this setup, so I need to know so that if anything goes wrong, I can change it for the next time. Or, you know, if we have another instance where, you know, we're sitting in a lobby for 20 minutes, then I can adjust it there. Okay, please load faster. Thank God. We had an Xbox loading screen the last time. It was not fun. Okay, we're almost there. Yay! Man, like I said before, like I really miss these pictures. Like when you get far enough, they take them away and you just get that stupid little thing there in the bottom right corner just blown up, and it can get really frustrating watching that play on a loop forever. So seeing the pictures really kind of breaks things up. Alright, we're in the Disturbed Ward. Man, I guess we're not going to see the new map tonight. Playing as Jeff, new survivor. Oh, excuse me. Good lord. Let's see what we can find. I'm sure that we're going to be going up against the Legion. I didn't actually see the thing yet, but... Oh, yep, there's Bill. Just standing in place. Totally cool. Glad you joined the lobby, buddy. Watch, he turns out to be the MVP of the whole damn thing. It's so funny. Alright, well, I'm going to come over here and help out with this. Hopefully it doesn't give me an alert that we're over here, but, you know. Let's fuck that up. Oh, there they are. I think they're also getting used to the new killer. I shouldn't be fun with that. Oh, hey, bud. Around the tree? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you're just waiting to get hit. Alright, well. That happened. Now I gotta go med myself. Basically just like you have to heal yourself twice before you get down. Kind of tedious, but you know, it does make things more interesting. Okay, so I guess you found the Bill. He was literally just standing there, so congratulations on that. Oh, thanks, bud. Darko, I owe you one. Alright, so Bill's down. I'm not going to even bother rescuing him because he's not doing anything. I don't even know why you joined the team. There she is. past all the hooks and everything? You should, dude. Whatever. Go off, King. Sure, why not? There we go. Cool. Love it. Love it. So they ran off in this direction. I don't know if they're just waiting to, like, drop. Oh, you got hit. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm sorry. You healed me and I didn't even recognize that you got hit. Even though I saw you get hit. Okay, they're close. I don't know where, though. Oh, they're still running Bill around? Okay. Well, I guess we are all just having fun here, so why not? Okay, let's see if we can find a generator. I'm sure we can. In fact, I know there's one right over here. So I guess just start working on this. Sure. Man, oh man. I'm glad they're having fun taking Bill around on a journey. You know, it's not really helping me learn to be better against this killer, but really all you have to do is keep on goading them, keep throwing pallets down on them. Eventually they'll get so angry that they start running at you, and they have that whole cooldown thing. And earlier when I was playing with Sharon, like, the audio was just glitching all over the place. So the new killer has a status effect where, or a perk rather, where when you get exposed, you start screaming. And there was somebody who just kept screaming and screaming and screaming for no reason whatsoever. It was quite annoying. Okay, well I just barely dodged them there. Oh, okay, they're still just carrying Bill. Okay, cool. Let's check and see if we can find anything here. I don't think I have. I think I might have a thing where I have to escape with an item. I can't remember honestly. But I feel like I have to escape with an item, or I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Another generator right here. I got a med kit now, so if I get hit, I can actually do something. Bill is just enjoying that airplane ride. Okay, here we go. Going at this one solo. So you're not gonna get that alert pop up that says, "Hey, guess what? There's 2 people working on this one." Probably won't stop them from coming over here and, you know, wrecking me, but still. Alright. Yeah, they're just running around with Bill, looks like. I don't know. I haven't set them down or anything, so. Definitely getting a lot of objective points. I even survived without getting down or anything. Alright, I guess I finally got tired of just running around. There. I wonder what the other survivors do. Like, I see Bill just getting loaded around, but I wonder what the other people do. Like, do we have multiple people working those generators there? Is he gonna set Bill down now and, like, try to kill us? I don't know. I don't know. Should probably just go straight out and go for that one, but I don't know where he is right now. Man, this killer would actually be really good if they had Insidious too. I don't know why I think that, honestly. I could be completely wrong about that, but I feel like this killer with Insidious for some reason would make sense. Okay. So we got Dwight over here working this door. Got my fat ass just running right on over here. My beautiful, glorious booty. Come on, Dwight, you can do it. I gotta have at least one win this time out. Jesus. Poor Bill, man. Poor Bill. Alright, well, I guess we're out. I don't really want to leave the other guy, but also I feel like he's probably just playing around so. GG, everybody. We survived that one pretty easily. Oh, I guess he got out too. So is Bill just alone in there? Oh yeah, so I did have to escape with one item. Alright, so I took care of that. Got a blood point. Are they trying? They're trying to let Bill get out. They're trying very hard. I don't think you can drop him in a certain way to have him escape, but I might be wrong. It's very nice of them, though. I mean, they don't have to do that. Like, Bill is literally just sitting there doing nothing. He's had ample time to do something, but he's not. Okay, you're gonna put him up on the hook finally and just kill him? Please put us all out of our misery. No, you're just gonna keep running around the map. Gonna try to find the hatch, maybe. Yeah, you walked past the hook already. Yeah, she's looking for the hatch. Okay, well, I mean that's that game. You know, that's that game. All right, sweet. GG everybody. How are we doing tonight? We all doing good? So, if everybody's doing well, I'm doing well. Getting kind of tired because, like I said, long day. I'm doing okay. Alright, let's see. So we've got, we'll make it. That might be interesting with him, but I don't know. His perk, the one where he breaks the hook, is more for like when he gets rescued, not as much for like rescuing somebody. So might not be as worth it. But we'll at least get him up to level 5 so we can get 2 perks on him. And we got that one again. Okay, interesting. I guess I'll throw that one on because I feel like that's the next most powerful one, but I don't know, man. Still getting to know him. Wow, I've got 3 of those medkits already? Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll go with boldness. I'll take the medkit because I don't have self-heal yet. I was going to take the toolbox, but I'm pretty okay with just repairing the way that I do. So, alright, now we get to wait in the lobby again. Woo! What's their lag like? It's not great, but it's not bad. And they quit. Okay, cool. That's probably a sign right there. Okay, we'll try one more as the survivor, and then I've got to log off for tonight. Let's give it a shot. See if we can get into a round. Hopefully we'll have more than just me. I think I'm probably in with the same killer because they've got the same lag, it looks like, roughly. So, this is my favorite part of the game, is just waiting around. Alright. We already took care of the loadout. Do I want to change his outfit at all? Do we like this shirt or do we prefer the other shirt? I don't know. They're essentially the same shirt. What other things do I have to do? Perform cooperative actions for a total of 180 seconds. I already did that. I think. I don't know. Chased by a killer for 2 minutes by Meg Thomas. No, I don't think so. Complete 2 sacrifices with the Legion. Oh man, that's going to be tough. If you saw the earlier rounds, you know I did not do well with him. I'm going to ready up even though I don't, there's nobody else in here. Let's just do it. Sure. Why not? Why not? Why not? Okay. I can't believe there's not more survivors. I don't know if it's just like they're trying to be hyper localized now or something, and there's just not that many people in my area playing, or what the situation is, but for some reason tonight we're just having trouble finding survivors. Might also be because I'm ranked 20 as a survivor and everybody else is probably like really high up. Fairly lethal. How do you like it? I mean, I played as the killer, and I don't know that it was my favorite killer, but I think I have to like actually learn how to play him first, because I was like running through and jumping pallets. I was trying to use like his sprint attack at the wrong time, because obviously it's a weaker attack. So, you know, I allowed people basically to get out because I was doing stuff like that. Yeah, it was rough. Survivor was fine, but that's because the killer spent the entire time, like, there was this guy who didn't actually play the game at all, and so he downed that person and put him up on his shoulder and just ran him around the whole time. So I was able to get like 3 or 4 generators and just escape easy. So it's been a mixed bag. I think that if I want to do this again, I'm gonna have to stream a little bit earlier in the day so that there's more people on. But so far it's been fine. How's the logo design going? Waiting on chat. And I'm going to drink some water because I'm parched. It's going. Faces are hard. Haha. Faces are hard. They are. Have you ever tried punching anybody in the face before? Apparently it's very... It wounds your knuckles more than it does their face. I don't know if that's true, and don't quote me on that, but it's probably somewhat true. Alright, waiting on one more survivor. This is my favorite part of playing on Xbox. Except for that I'm not. Alright, let's look at our other perks that we got right now, so the new killer has a thing where if you're chasing after somebody and you're using the sprint, that you can't see their scratch marks, which is probably, you know, that might be a good one to have later on, but I don't think right now. Oh good, there's another person. Well, we could just go, instead of me being boring. I meant drawing, but I agree with you. I'm not surprised. I knew what you meant. I said what I said anyway. Okay, apparently my headphones are stuck behind the table, and they decided to pull on my ear a little bit. That's fine. So, Rhett, what does the logo look like, if you don't mind me asking? I know there's a face, but, you know, what else is there? Is it gonna be cool? Is it gonna be as cool as your other logos? Lurking again, need to get this done. Okay, fine. Don't answer me and tell me what the logo looks like. You. Anyway, game's loaded. So at least there's that. Alright, Mother's Dwelling in Red Forest. Man, I really wish we would get the new map tonight, but I guess we're not going to. That's unfortunate, because the new map is actually pretty cool. Alright. Let's see what we can find. I started up on a hill, because of course I did. See if we can find any of our friends. Apparently I'm just going to mountain climb. That's cool. Oh, Jeff, you make the most interesting noises when you land on your butt. Okay. Alright, so they're close by. Oh, they're looking right at me. They didn't see me. Cool. Glad to see it. Interesting tactic you just took there. I really don't know what's going on with this person. This is a very unique killer. I mean, if they're just letting everybody like play just for fun, that's cool. I feel like maybe they have nurses calling, but I don't know. Alright, let's see if I can actually heal myself. I don't think so. I don't think I've got enough charge left on this thing. No, I'm gonna run out. That sucks. Okay. I gotta go out and find somebody to hit me. Oh, okay. So you're just like practicing your moves, it looks like? Yeah, well, I guess I can go back to my thing that I was at before. Why not? What's the basement? It is. Maybe I could try and find another healing kit down here. I could be doing something proactive. Nope, somebody already took it. Damn, that sucks. Okay, so that didn't work out the way I wanted to. Good job to that person. I'm gonna try to get this generator started. Alright, I don't know if they were just standing still or if they actually got them, but good show, good show. Yeah, actually. Seriously, like the weirdest killer I've ever played against. Like, I don't know what they're doing. They're prioritizing the generator over me. Apparently nobody's going for the rescue. Okay, never mind. I got it. Good. Jake was just like making it very, very deliberately. He's going over there very deliberately. So they kicked my... Okay, they're going right back over to that. So I'm going to try to maybe not get caught this time. Oh, fuck this one. Okay, well, I'm just gonna get all my chase points here. Okay. Alright, good try, good try. Ah, fuck. Damn. Alright, I guess I'm going up on the hook, which, you know, if they actually save me, that hook's gonna be I'm all about. All about breaking stuff in my face. This guy's got some really good stuff. Alright. Guys, please come save me. Somebody please. They ran away from me. I don't know where they went to. I guess they went more towards those two or over there. I don't know what anybody is doing in this game. Like, I see one person doing generators, and they're doing okay. Yeah, see, they've got like all the generators so far. These other two are just going around being like butthead. Or they're just like continuously having to... Alright, broke with my fat butt. Good. Please heal me. Heal me, brother. Please. Tone the bone. Appreciate it. Alright. Come on, buddy. Let's get out of here. Thank you. Okay. Over here. Oh, do you want me to follow you? Okay. You can do it that way too. Okay, apparently they're coming back. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. So apparently she just wants us to go into like men. Weird. Like I said, just a really weird playstyle. I think they're just practicing getting that shot down, which is not a bad plan. But man, it looks bizarre. You know. Oh god, please don't come over here. heal you again. This is tedious as all hell. Okay, so I guess the timer doesn't like start going down if you're in a chase, which is good. I like that they have that mechanic in there. Alright, cool. Now you please heal me, please. No, you're just gonna walk away? Okay, thanks, bud. Appreciate it. I love good teammates. Is there anything over here? I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna check this chest, see if I can find anything. I can use a med kit right about now. Apparently nobody else wants to get me. I got a toolbox. Sometimes I don't need it. This couldn't hurt though. This other guy's literally been doing all of the generators. I feel like such a jerk. If I go back to the other side of the map, I can get that other one done that I started. Didn't look like they kicked it, or if they did, they didn't get very far down. Let's see if we can find anything. Cross paths. I wouldn't be making all these noises. Jeff is apparently very loud. Another reason why I relate to that and loud. Alright, wow. I'm gonna feel like a real jerk if my teammates don't survive, but you know, I need to get out myself, so let's take a look, see what they're doing. Alright, so we got this guy running for the door, this guy also running for the door. What are they doing? They're like trying to, they're doing BM. The BMing. Come on, man, that's not nice. They're just trying to practice their moves. Oh well, whatever. Okay. I feel so bad because I did literally nothing that whole round. I just like got chased by the killer. It was not a good time. So anyway, that was a lot of fun, guys. I'm gonna have to hop off right now just because I do have places to be in the morning. I don't want to disturb my fiance that much. So I'm going to sign off now. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Also, check out my YouTube channel, which if you search Wartrout Gaming, it's going to be on there as well. I'm probably going to put this footage up, excuse me, but honestly, I'm not all that sure because not a lot of interesting stuff happened tonight, so I might stream again tomorrow just to see if we can get some something else more interesting. So, stay tuned, and like I said, have a great rest of your day. All right.